Essa mina é um perigo.
Essa mina é um perigo. Essa mina é um perigo. Essa mina é um perigo. Essa mina é um perigo. Essa mina é um perigo.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, thank you so much for joining. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to achieve this hairstyle. This has kind of been my go-to hairstyle for quite some time. I'm all about the loose, effortless waves that take an hour to do, but I'm totally about that. I love this kind of hairstyle, and I'm so excited to teach you guys all about that today. In this video, I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my current favorite products for hair, showing you guys the tools I use and little tips and tricks that I think are really going to help you guys achieve this hair no matter what length your hair is. I'm also so excited to announce that I teamed up with DESSANGE for this tutorial to show you guys how I achieve this ashy hair color, what I do to keep the brass away, and what I use to keep my hair shiny. And if you are a new blonde, a dirty blonde, or just in the blonde lighter field, I think you are really going to appreciate this video. So with that being said, let's get this started. So one of the biggest questions I always get asked is about my hair color. I get asked, how do I keep it from not getting brassy? What do I do to keep it more on the ashy side? So one of the products I've been loving for my hair lately is this California Blonde Brass Color Correcting Cream from DESSANGE. And this is actually a drugstore product. You can find it at CVS. And what I love about this is that it not only is going to correct the brassiness in yellow, but it's really going to make your hair shiny, really make the blonde stand out and neutralize the hair while conditioning and nourishing the hair as well. This is infused with linseed oil, which is going to nourish the hair, and the blue direct dyes are going to cancel out the orange. So the last time I went to the salon, we put in new tape and extensions, and we obviously highlighted my hair. We made myself a little more blonder, and the extensions I got were still a little bit on the more golden side, not so much orange but golden. And then usually my roots tend to get a little bit brassy, so what I did was I put a pretty good amount size on the palm of my hand, and I started on my extensions first. So I kind of just went through it. So by doing this, I was making sure I was working it through the extensions to correct that brassy golden color, and I did this all over. And then from there I let that sit for about 5 minutes. Then after that I went back in with this, and it's really cool because it has a little applicator with a little hole, so you don't have to worry about, you know, having to pour it out. I went on my root and just kind of went like, just like color, like I went, you gotta make that noise too when you do it. I did that all over and really just massaged it into the root and more toward the top of my hair, and then from there I lightly pulled it down. And I did that because the ends are a little lighter than the root always, so I wanted to make sure that I was correcting this part instead of doing it all over and then this turning out perfect and then this turning out silver. So I did that, and then I let it all sit for about an additional 5 more minutes. That way it kind of all balanced out with the timing. I rinsed it out and it came out this beautiful color. So this is what's given my hair a more ashier finish because it's toned down a lot of that golden, a lot of that orange, a lot of that brass in my hair. And I feel like anytime I go to the salon, I just ask for more blonde. But instead of going to the salon every month or every 2 months and having to get it toned, I just use this instead, and it works perfectly for my hair. So I think if you guys are in the similar color range as me, or you are on the blonder side, or hey, even gray, and your gray is just not as vibrant and shiny as you want it to be, you can do this all over your hair and you'll notice a huge difference. And also another thing I forgot to mention is that it is a rinse out treatment, so you can still keep your shampoo that you normally use, but then you put this on and then you're good to go. You need to do it once a week, and that is it. Okay, so since I did that already, and you guys can tell it's like literally looks like a fresh tone on my hair, I'm now going to go in with the DESSANGE Illuminating System Elixir. This is also part of their California Blonde collection. So this is great if you are a natural blonde or you have color treated hair in the more blonde range. You are going to love this. Think of this kind of as your serum and like leave-in treatment, a little bit of leave-in everything. And this is really going to nourish your hair. Put about that much on, just 3 pumps. And it's also going to make it really shiny and help it just look radiant and pick up the highlights and make them shine. So with this, I do just a small amount. I focus this mainly on the ends of my hair first, and then I always work my way up to the top because I do not want to over apply too much product up on here. And with this product, what I like is that it comes out looking like literally like a conditioner. It's a little like milky, and it's kind of scary when your hair is already dry because you're like, what the heck? But the minute you put it on, it like changes. It almost has like a very velvety, my hands feel like very velvety, but on my hair it feels instantly smoother, and I notice it looks instantly shinier as well. So now I'm going to share with you guys what I do to correct the brassiness of my hair, and I've showed you guys what I use to nourish it. I'm going to show you guys what I use to get some texture in there. This is from the Ouai. This is called a wave spray. I absolutely love this spray. I put this pretty much all over my hair. So it's just going to add a little bit of texture to my hair so that when I put the curling iron to it, it's going to hold on and grab a lot better, but it's also going to give me a lot of flexibility throughout the day, so in case I want to run my fingers through it, I could still do that. Now that I have that all in, my hair has like a nice little film to it, and I'm just gonna kind of divide the hair down the back. Oh, my tag is still on there. How ghetto am I? I'm just dressed up for this, okay? So I'm gonna part it just like this, and then from there I'm going to divide the hair into 4 large pieces. So keeping this down here, get myself some little chonguitos, aka space buns as we call it nowadays. So I'm gonna brush it out. I'm gonna go in with the wet hairbrush. This is one of my favorite hairbrushes, and just really brush through everything together. I am going to actually go around and I'm going to wrap it. You also want to make sure that you do not curl the ends at all. Anytime you give this an all the way curl around, it's gonna look a little more formal. I'm pretty much now just gonna hold it in my hand, and I do this to let the curl cool off, and that way the curl lasts a little longer. If you tend to just let it drop right away, I feel like it'll fall. So we're just gonna hold this and kind of just wait for it to get nice and cool and let it drop. So as you can see, this curl is pretty tight right now, and that's totally okay because we still have a long way to go. So with my hair, I know that I need to hold it on a little longer because the extensions are not my hair and I do want them to last. With extensions, they are a little more different than real hair. So I hold it on for a good maybe like 20 seconds at the most. But if you are doing this on your own hair, just make sure that you monitor your hair so that you know how long to keep it there for. Lightly kind of just crunch the hair. This is how I like it to look when I'm done curling it. As I said, we are going to be brushing it out. Another tip too that is very important to know if you are doing this hairstyle, make sure that you are curling away from the face for the most part. Unless you're going for like an S-wave kind of look or a more like old Hollywood vintage look, then that's the only time you're gonna really want to pull it in. Other than that, away just looks better. I got inspired with this with my hairstylist. She has the most beautiful length hair you can imagine, and she kind of has taught me this hairstyle, so I now love it. However, she does it with the flat iron. I can't do it with the flat iron. Like, I don't know, every time I try to do it with the flat iron, it looks like literally a cardboard went through my hair, and it's like, if you got it with the flat iron, you go girl. And I'm actually gonna turn to the back so you guys can kind of see how I work the back as well. Oh my god, that's such a hot part. Oh. So this is pretty much what it looks like after the curls. I'm not brushing anything out. I'm going to do that towards the end. So don't worry if they are looking a little quince for you. You know what I mean? So now for the top of my hair. As you guys know, my hair is obviously a lot shorter on top and I want it a lot more fuller. I'm going to be adding in some additional extensions. Pretty much this is what I like to do. To be honest with you guys, I like to go get my partings on point. And I'm gonna go in with my Paul Mitchell round hairbrush. This is from the Pro Tools collection. I'm gonna pretty much bring this all forward and I'm going to blow dry it with the Action blow dryer. I like taking the blow dryer to my bangs instead of going in with a flat iron or curling iron, because I feel like if I put the flat iron or curling iron to this area, it's going to make it very flat, and then it changes the way it changes like the texture of this. So that's why I like to style everything once my extensions are in. So I'm just going to now remove this, and as you can see, it perfect, just like that. And you can see it creates a different type of bang. It just gives me a little more volume. And I'm going to tease a little section. I know you guys are probably like, dang girl, this is so much work for hair. I know. And guess what? When I do it this way, it lasts me like days like this. That's why I love it. So I'm going to be taking in these extensions. These are from the hair shop. I don't know what the brand is called, to be honest, but these are also the ones I use the California Blonde Brows Correcting Cream on. So you can tell they pretty much match up the hair. They are a little lighter, but I love the way it looks because once everything's blended in together, looks like I have a nice balayage going on. So I'm going to clip this on, and I'm taking it very, very high because I really just want it to look as real and natural as possible. Just like that. And then I'm going to take another parting, kind of just very, very close to the last one I did. And I don't clip the hair because I don't want to dent it. So I'm just going to very lightly just do a slight tease. And then I'm gonna grab another piece. These are so natty. I was like really mean to them last night. I just ripped them out of my hair last night. And then from there, I'm just going to clip it again as close as I can. I'm just gonna brush it all out. I'm going in with the wet brush. And now I'm just going to work this all on top. And as you can see, it blends in really nicely. See how the color all matches up? It just looks like it was freshly toned. So now for this, I'm just gonna curl this section real quick. We're gonna go again the same exact route of the hair. So as you can see, the wand is going vertically down rather than horizontal because I really want the extensions to lay down but then fall back. So I'm just gonna release that. Now for the bangs, I'm gonna move my bangs out of the way. I'm gonna actually move all this hair out of the way because I don't want to curl any of those pieces. I pretty much just want to curl this, lightly work our way back, and then again towards the front. I'm gonna finish off this side and then I'm gonna brush it all out at the end and then show you guys some little magic tricks that I do to the hair to get it really, really full. Okay, so now that my hair is all curled, I'm gonna show you guys really quickly how it looks everywhere. So now this is a part that is so important to me, and it is the brushing out method. So I'm gonna go with my fingers first and I'm just gonna brush through everything and really just get a little extra volume in my hair. I'm gonna grab my wet brush and I'm just going to now brush through it. By brushing through it, it's just going to give me kind of just smooth everything out so it's not too piecey and it all just kind of blends in. And then from there, I'm going to grab that curling iron and I'm just going to stand up so you can see. I'm very lightly just going to run it towards the ends of the hair. There we go. So I'm going to go in with our base Sweep Up Volume Powder Spray. So I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much this all over my hair a little bit longer. I think see, do you guys see that? Oh my gosh, that is looking really good. Oh my god, this looks amazing. So instead of having to go back in with like a teasing brush, this is going to add the volume for me, and oh my gosh, I am obsessed with how this looks. Okay, so as you can see, there's literally no teasing, no hairspray, nothing like that used. I use just a lot of texture sprays because it does just work better for my hair. And I love the fact that I can go through the wind, I can flip my hair, I can put it in a pony throughout the day, and the curl will still stay there. And it's not gonna like flake off throughout the day. So it's gonna stay pretty voluminous always. I'm gonna show you guys the ends, what the end of the hair kind of looks like. So then the very last step I'm gonna do, I know it's like 1,000 products, but this is like if I really want my hair to hold all day, is I'm gonna go in with the R+Co Manniquin styling paste, I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna put, honestly, it farted. I'm gonna put pretty much actually a little less than that. I'm not doing too much. I don't like too much like sticky product. So I'm pretty much just gonna run this through my fingers and add this where my flyaways would be at, and then right where like my bangs in front of my hair is at, so that nothing kind of pops out throughout the day. So this is the final look on this hairstyle. I hope you guys learned a couple of new tips and tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed the products that I shared with you, and you know, learned maybe a couple new techniques from this video. If you guys like what you saw, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. Also be sure to subscribe if you are not part of the iluvsarahii fam, and make sure to comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to see any other future videos in the long run, and just, you know, maybe some love. That would be amazing. With that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.